What's up YouTube, my name is Dennis and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. It's not a sneaker review and I'm also not going blind sneaker shopping. Today I'm doing like a small reaction video. So my cousin used to work at Foot Action back in like 2001, okay? I was like really young. I think I was like 10. And to no one's surprise, there is like not necessarily backdooring, but like if you wanted a pair of sneakers and you work there, you can pretty much get anything that you wanted and they would put them like aside, backdoor. So she ended up moving out here to LA and she actually still had her collection intact. She has given some away, which I was like, what, gave some away? So pretty much this video is just me reacting to really old pairs of Jordans, ranging from 2001 to like 2005. Let's get into reacting to these old shoes. So obviously Bred Elevens are like a super popular shoe that like everybody and their like mom like wore way back when or wanted. And multiple iterations of the same shoe have come out since then, but this is the original retro, and the tag on the inside actually says that it was manufactured October 10th of 2001. So this shoe is almost 20 years old and I'm really surprised. Outsole is like so well stuck and like put together. For sure this is one of like my favorite in the collection. 2001 Bred's crazy. The 23 in the back is like the original, no stupid like 40 whatevers. It's like this is like it. A pair of infrared 6s with the Nike Air in the back. Like everyone was hyped about that Nike Air in the back that came out, I think it was 2019, this last year. This is the original pair. This red is like so red. It's not even infrared. February, March, April, May. So this pair was actually manufactured May 4th of the year 2000. Condition wise, like the suede is pretty like folded up. You can tell that this is one of the pairs that she probably wore the most. It's just nice looking. Like there's something about the infrared of like the newest pairs that I just don't like. They look kind of tacky, but this red is just so clean and just real red. Like there's just something so nice about that. So I actually had a pair of these when I was like really young, and I'm really happy that I got to see these again, like the original pair. And I think this isn't even retro. This is like the first time this legit pair came out of Flint 13s. If you ask me what my favorite color of Jordan 13s to like ever come out were, I'd probably say playoff 13s just because of the black and white. But like really close and like second or maybe even first. These were so nice. Do 13s even crease in the front? Like there's like a couple drops. I don't know if that's like coffee or whatever, but really good condition, like very nice. And even like the bubble back here, like this sticker is still on that. Like, do you know how much of an urge I have to like strip that sticker off? The bottom of these are like perfect. These you can tell were barely worn. I don't know. This isn't a color that you would match really well with outfits. So this is the type of pair that you'd probably leave in a closet for a long time. But yeah, both of these pairs, really good condition. The only thing that I noticed is that when these are really old, the like little holographic bubble does tend to fog up. So you don't really see that like 23 as well. But other than that, like they're perfect condition, really good. Really happy to see those shoes again since it reminds me of my childhood. So I've never actually liked true blue threes. I'm not a big threes person. I have owned a lot of threes just because they're so popular, but these are like OG true blue threes. The paint on the midsole, like bottom sole area of threes have always been really low quality, and they always like scratch or come off. It's like sticky. It's really kind of nasty looking. I'm also really surprised. I don't know if this is because it's like a women's pair. This tongue would extend past this back part, and I had a pair of like flip threes, and that piece like snapped right off after like 10 years. It just doesn't last very long, and it's like rubber. What I'm noticing is this isn't like a rubber. This is actually kind of like a leather. It's just small differences that I'm noticing when I'm actually staring straight at these. These are from 2001. So these are Space Jams. The thing about these is like the patent leather is like really good quality. These are really freaking old. So I don't know if the patent leather is old and has lost its shine and gloss. Everything about it is just so, it's a really nice, attractive shoe. And the 23 in the back is super nice compared to the like grossness of the 40 whatever. I don't even know what number it is. Like I don't even care. These are just nice. It's just a very attractive sneaker. Something about yellow outsoles is just so clean. Like I like that it looks used and it's not like that frosty look is like a little off-putting to me. August 3rd of 2000. So this pair is almost 20 years old. That's ridiculous. That's so crazy. This blue on the bottom sole of this is like a really light, like a light blue. It looks really nice, but something tells me that this is a different kind of blue from the more recent one. Also, this Jumpman is like really fugly. Like, it's just not good looking. The leather up here has held up really, really well. All right, so quick test, quick show. Bred 11, super shiny. And then this one is like opaque. There's like no gloss to it. Was there a difference in like the manufacturing process between the Bred Elevens and Space Jams? I don't know. Also, there's this retro card, like the man, the Air Jordan 11, sophisticated and without equal. This color is weird. Whoa, huge contrast between those two. And then this material is icky. Like, I do not like, that is not a leather. It's like a suede. There is a 23 in the back. It's very nice. The Jumpman is white. The laces are white. Like, I can understand someone liking these. Personally, I don't like the look. I don't like the texture. I don't like anything about them. So these are from November of 2000. Old ass pair, don't care. More 11s. Oh my God, it's okay. My cousin definitely liked 11. What are these? I had like a phase where I would go to the mall and I would buy Jordans and just resell them. Everyone goes through those phases. But I would buy them even if they were like gonna like sit. But for like a while, Jordans wouldn't sit. Like they were actually really popular. Citrus 11s, I actually bought those and then I resold them. I made like, I don't know, 30 bucks, but I was in high school. Anyways, so these remind me of Citrus 11s. These are really nice. They're just straight white all around, even the bottom. Everything about them is white, you know, really cool. I don't think lows were super popular back then, but these are from 2001. Never liked Jordan 11 lows in my life. They look like golfing shoes. I don't golf. Yet again, another pair that I probably wouldn't wear. The outsoles of 4s also don't hold up very well. People on YouTube all the time are like sole swapping, painting, using like Angelus whatever paint. I'm not about restoring sneakers, you know. I just want to show you these real quick. Interesting how the tongue Air Jordan thing is yellow. You know, the netting on the sides is holding up really well. That's another thing that I know that usually breaks up pretty quickly, and it has like a little chrome accent in the back. The material is okay-ish. These are from 04, so they're a bit newer. All right, next pair is complete garbage. I don't care about them. I'm gonna give you a quick glimpse. That's it, okay? I don't like 9s. I don't like low top 9s. Vomit inducing. They're really ugly. Like, the material didn't hold up well at all. It's just straight glossy and sticky all around, really nasty. And there is like some mold like growing on this thing. There is just not, these were not loved. These were not cared for. These are from 02. Black cement 3s with the Nike Air in the back. These are nice. These are from 2001. This is a nice leather. And also when you're stepping, like that piece isn't like embedding itself in your ankle. Like that really sucks from the other ones. Maybe I just got cankles. I don't know. The leather material, this one's really nice. But yeah, this pair is just, you know, it's nice. It's held up okay, I guess. It's kind of decent. You can obviously tell she loved her Jordan 3s. The stars on the bottom are like completely faded from like wearing. Down to the last two pair. Really don't like 9s. But this is, I know, like one of the like more retro 9 colors, and you know, it's nice. It's like, it's not bad. The stitching on the 23 is really nice. This rubber thing up here, you know, not bad. So these are from October 29th of 2001. These look comfortable for some reason, you know. The leather, good material. These are good. And the last pair, this pair is hilarious. It should not have seen the light of day. They are just ugly. Horse ugly. Like, just disgusting. Like, what is this? This is like a cross between a Timberland boot, a Jordan 6. This is the kind of thing I can see someone curb stomping somebody with. Like, this is an ugly pair of shoes. I live in like Rhode Island, up in New England. I live in the ghetto, right? This is the kind of sneaker that would sell real well over there, especially because of the snow. What is this division here? That looks like this is like a material that New Balance would make. I've actually seen New Balances with this kind of material on the bottom. Ugly pull tab, ugly Jordan in the back. Yo, what is that? Corrosion on the metal, like eyelet? What is that? That's gross. I'm not even gonna touch it. Just hold up. All right, so that's the end of the video. Just really quickly wanted to show you guys a collection of old Jordans. Also, really quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you like content like this, suggest it to your feed, and also hit that like button if you want more content like this. Okay, bye.